Alaska. Yeah, I got the Jeep.
Okay.
We'll go climb Denali. We'll go see all the bears and all the moose that we possibly can. And yeah, we're gonna have a great time.
Yeah, sounds great. right? I mean, the Hubbard is what, like 400 feet?
400 feet above, 200 feet below.
Okay. So yeah, I thought there was like a 400-foot face, so you could actually see.
Above, yeah.
And that's quite a bit of ice right there. From right here, we only have maybe a 50 to 100-foot face, and that's all just tapering off. Down at the end, it's probably just a couple hundred feet deep, and where we're standing right here, it's probably around 800 feet. So it's actually pretty thick where we're standing, and it just gets thicker and thicker the further you go up. Up in the ice field where it starts from, it's around 5,000 feet thick. So if you can wrap your mind around that, that's almost a mile in girth. And I mean, the Hubbard starts off at 400 right there, and it just gets bigger and bigger as it goes back as well. And I'm not sure the total depth of that one, but they can get pretty large. And they begin with snowfall. So in the ice field, we get maybe 100 to 150 feet of snowfall every year, and the buildup of that year after year is what compresses into glacier ice. So this is really compact snow. It's much different than water ice or freezer ice. And so what you're standing on is probably like 8 or 9 times more dense than what you're gonna pull out of your ice trays back home. This is a little bit colder than normal just because it's getting really close to the end of the season. But average, it's around 40 degrees. Wind chill will make it feel a little colder than that. So. All right, well, I'm going to take you guys up to this first feature we got up here, that moulin I was telling you about. Make sure you hang on to your cameras, your poles, each other. Okay, don't want anybody in the moulin. Experience it from the top, not from within. Okay. So follow me. Down there, probably around 200 feet, 250 feet. This one at the very beginning of the summer was about a basketball size. But actually, this crack was so small that the water was half falling in the crack and half continuing down the glacier, falling into another new lawn down there. The water you guys flew over was all water from the
started up at the turntable. This is the track for that tram that the turntable pulls up and down the mountain. You went over to the railroad superintendent's house. This was the original house. The one that was up there was rebuilt in 1917 when this one burnt down. You went over to the core soil pressure. That access tunnel that you just came out of is right behind this portion of the building.
I will wrap this in and we'll go into the portal here.
Inside the first level there was roll crushers. A roll crusher resembles a giant rolling pin, rolls over the ore and crushes it down to a size of about 1 inch. After that, the ore goes over a set of Garfield and Whiffley tables. Garfield tables are basically a giant rocker box, which is what you saw up top, and a Whiffley table is the exact same thing except that it's tilted at a slant.
Anywhere, but back on that trail, there's sort of a little big dugout area underneath
That's our show for tonight. We hope you enjoyed it. And remember, you always find the best adventures along the back roads. I'm Doug McConnell. Thanks for joining us. Good night.